Hey everyone!
Hello.
Today we are doing a video based on requests
We have had
we
requests
got on
for
YouTube
this.
for
So
this.
first things first, we both need haircuts. Okay.
I really need a haircut.
we are
This
coming
is bad.
at you
Quarantine.
for quarantine haircut. But
Oh boy.
we've had multiple requests on a few videos about my MagicBand collection. And I currently have, and there are people out there that have a lot more, let's be honest, and I wish I was them, but I currently have 67, I counted before this video, I have 67 limited edition MagicBands.
Do you want to talk a little bit
yes,
about
I
the
do.
difference between
Yes.
limited edition,
And
limited release,
and
open
the open
release?
release. Alright, so first things first, most MagicBands are just open release. They probably have a million different names.
You can buy them in the
You
store.
can buy them in the store.
They don't come in a fancy box.
Yep, they're the generic, but cool. They're all cool. When I say generic, that's not a negative
There's
thing.
some really cool
There's
ones.
some really cool ones, but they're the generic ones that everyone gets. If you go to a resort, you get one. If you get an annual pass, you get one. They're plain typically. They're just one single color. You've seen them everywhere. Those are just the open edition, widely available, all that stuff. Moving up, we have limited release, and this is where I think a lot of the confusion comes in for people. With the limited release bands, they are not limited edition. Limited release is a step down from limited edition. Limited release typically has a nice design on it and everything, has artwork on it. It looks we have some limited release
Yeah,
bands.
we do. I think
They look very cool.
I feel like the Mr. Toad one might
Mr.
be a
Toad,
limited release.
yeah,
one.
limited release. They're very cool, but they are not limited to a certain number ever made. They're just going to keep
Right.
making them and making them until Disney randomly pulls them. So they are limited release, meaning they can get pulled at any time, but Disney can make hundreds of them, thousands of them, tens of thousands of them. They see this one's popular, they can always make
Yeah.
more. They're not beholden to one specific. There's
Right,
only
they're not like making
1,000 or 500
yeah.
or 5,000. But then we move up to limited edition, which
Yeah.
those are the
That's what
ones.
Brandon collects.
And before we go on to that, I want to go into the fact that Disney got me on this. I appreciate more than I can
Lemon
tell
Easy.
you. Yep, all the people that do pen trading. I think that's amazing. We love watching some of our friends' vlogs that do a lot of the pen trading.
Yeah.
For example, their channel Young at the Parks.
Yep.
They love pen trading.
Yep.
I do not, but I love watching people that like pen trading.
Yeah, it's just not
Because
something we've ever
it's not
gotten
something
into.
we've gotten into, but I think it's very, very cool. And I love seeing people's enthusiasm for what they're into collecting when they're truly into collecting it because they really like it. But Disney got me on.
This is Brandon's thing.
Disney got me on MagicBands. At first, the first two, where are they at?
So
we
hold
have a bunch of
I'm
stuff
like
here.
Vanna here today.
The first two ever
think
limited
this
edition
might be
bands
one of them.
is
No?
nope. Hold on.
That's the green one.
Yep. The first
We have a
two,
lot of
we
bands
have
to
a
show.
lot of bands.
We're not even showing all of them.
No. All right, so these are the first two limited edition MagicBands ever. They were for Star Wars Weekends 2014, and
R.I.P. Star Wars.
yes, come on, Star Wars Weekends,
We
come on
missed
back.
them.
But these are the first two ever. And these are original OG Generation 1 MagicBands. As you know, they've upgraded to the more oval, thinner puck
With the
shape
puck, yeah.
with the puck, which we'll show some of these. But these are the OG original two MagicBands. They are Darth Vader and Yoda. If you can see that, if it's going to focus, I don't know. But there we go. But yeah, these are the first two limited edition bands that they ever made for Star Wars Weekends, and you can see there's different art on the front and on the backs.
And you can tell they're limited edition
Yep.
because they say that in the
Yes,
inside.
on the inside, for
And then
example,
they tell you how many they made.
the Darth Vader is limited to 2,500, and of course the Yoda is the same, if I remember, 2,500. So they only ever made 2,500 of these. And this, though, leads us to the next important thing about limited edition bands that are completely different than open edition and limited release. These make special lights and sounds.
They do.
And again, it's different for, like, these two here only work at Hollywood Studios because that's where they came.
Right.
These have never done anything but the normal green at the Fast Pass and at the entry points. Just normal, the chime you get and the green. However, at Hollywood Studios, when I use, let's say, the Darth Vader one, the Mickey symbol that usually lights up green lights up red, and it does the Darth Vader breathing sound versus the chime. So it'll be the and it's red. So it's very, very cool. Yoda does the same. Yoda stays green, but it does a Yoda noise and everything. I forgot what it says because I have not worn this one in quite some time. But this one, still to this day, 6 years later, still gets reactions from cast members sometimes that have never seen it. They don't know about limited edition bands, which is fair because there's bands everywhere. But every single limited edition band, if you get one that's limited edition, will absolutely somewhere it might make a sound and a special light.
Yeah.
It'll light up differently.
Sometimes the machines, like the cast members, they actually disable some of that.
Yeah.
So sometimes they won't. It might not work when you go into the park that it's supposed to work at, but it might work at the Fast Pass kiosk. So it's sort of hit or miss.
And we now some of our footage I've taken is older of this, but she might insert some older footage, so it might look a little janky because some of it is just taken quickly on a phone just while we go through. But yeah, and also when it comes to limited edition bands, that leads us to what they come in, which is
so much show and tell.
Yes, which is the boxes. These are the only ones that come in special boxes, which are themselves artwork. In my opinion, they're completely
some
artwork.
Are really good.
Some are very good. Some are generic. But like certain technology products, when you pay a higher premium for something, you also are paying for what it's packaged in.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely the case with MagicBand. So as you can see,
when you open it up, it should tell you too.
Exactly. So
how much the limited is.
2,500. I know that's blurry. I'm sorry. We're sorry. But yeah, this is what the first two came in. The only difference with the Yoda one is that was green. I do have every single box. We don't want to show everything.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
That would take all day.
And some of them are in storage too.
Yes, a lot of the boxes are in storage, but I've kept every one of them. So moving on, some people just wanted what my general favorite bands were and everything.
Yeah.
I love them all. First of all, I really do. There is no way I could possibly have kept up with every limited edition band. I thought I could at first. I was doing so well.
I feel like 2 years ago.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, Disney just started releasing limited edition bands. Bands everywhere. And they're not that expensive, but they're not cheap either.
And they're also, I feel like some of them have been released at times where they're really hard to get. They sometimes come out really quickly.
Yep.
Like they did one for Hollywood Studios for May the 4th a few years ago, and they only made 540.
They only made 540.
And they were sold out.
I do have that one, and we will. In fact, we should show that now. That band from Star Wars Weekends from a few years ago, again, 540, not the most...
From May the 4th.
May the 4th, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but needless to say, it was gone in 30 minutes from what we heard. There was no way we could...
Yeah, I tried...
We were done.
I've had quite a few where I've gone quickly or like gone right before work and gotten bands, but sometimes they're just... If they don't announce them and we don't know... It's really hard to get them, and these sold out really fast. These sold out
extremely quickly.
You have every single limited edition Star Wars band.
And that's something I'm proud of. When it comes to limited edition bands, I have literally every single Star Wars one, minus that one, until late last year on my birthday, when my friend Jennifer from work, my coworker, guess what she managed to get me? There it is. That is probably one of the most limited edition and hard to find bands. I know it's blurry. But Stormtrooper and the Imperial logo.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
And it says May the 4th. Again, I know it's blurry. There we go. But yeah, so I finally did get my hands on it, so I still have every single limited edition Star Wars band. So, awesome. Moving on, we may not get to all these that we have down here, these boxes.
This is a lot of bands. I have a ton in my lap right now.
Yes, and we have boxes to show.
Do you want to show some of maybe the lowest number and some of your favorites?
Yes, let's go. Yes,
yeah,
the lowest number and the some of the cool boxes. All right, so these next two are some of my least favorite looking limited edition MagicBands. They're very, I don't like them. There it is. However, they are the two most limited edition bands that Disney has ever put out as of right now. There's nothing more limited than this, and they are from Star Wars Galactic Gathering that took place a few years ago.
I think it was 2015.
May have been 2015, maybe 2016, but it was a special event that you had to pay a lot of money. A lot of money to go to.
Yeah.
And what that allowed you to do was give Disney a ton of money. They gave you a lot of freebies, including a MagicBand of your choice. You could pick a Darth Vader red or a Luke Skywalker green, and then you could buy the other extra if you wanted, and they'd have it waiting for you. And that's why these are the two most limited edition ones that I'm about to show. And that is because they only made enough, literally, for the people that went and wanted them. They were not available to the general public for just, in their stores and everything. So at the Galactic Gathering, a bunch of freebies. Got to meet Ashley Eckstein. Very cool. She spent literally 15 minutes talking to me and pretty much everyone else. It was very cool. But the Darth Vader lightsaber one is limited to only 350. So they only ever made 350 of these. And when you use this set of Fast Pass Point, it does the Mickey symbol is red, but it's a lightsaber sound, and it kind of goes up like it's igniting like a lightsaber. And this, the green one, is the most limited edition band out there, limited to only 330. So only 330 of these were ever made, and there it is. Again, it's supposed to look like a lightsaber. There's the hilt and the blade, and to be blunt, I don't like it too much. But it's cool, and here is the box for it.
Yeah.
The boxes for each one were identical.
Yeah.
They came in the exact same box. Not my favorite, but not my worst one. It's pretty cool. I miss Star Wars Weekends.
I know.
This was
Star Wars Weekends were the best.
Star Wars Weekends was awesome. So I'm glad Sarah brought that up. These are the two most limited edition bands they've ever made.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. All right.
Do you want to show favorite ones? Do you want to show holiday ones? Do you want to show glow in the dark ones?
Let's do that. Glow in the dark.
Yeah, there's some really cool ones. They do different things.
This is awesome. This was also hard to get. Most of the Pandora World of Avatar bands.
Yeah, we still don't have the day one.
We do not have the day one band.
Yeah, that was the only one we don't have.
And to bring Pandora up, that's one thing to bring Sarah into this. She does not collect limited edition bands, but she collects bands that she loves.
Yes, I do a lot of limited bands, but I don't collect them exclusively.
But she loves, I think, except for the one we just said, the day one, she has all the Pandora ones as well.
I think I have most of them.
They got Pandora World of Avatar and some amazing limited edition.
Yeah, I tend to collect the holiday limited bands, so I have a lot of holiday ones or special occasion ones. So those tend to be my favorite.
Yeah, and she's really into the I think Pandora and the holidays.
Yeah, I probably have like half of what you have.
But it's her collection's pretty good too. Don't let her kid you. But this is the Pandora Glow in the Dark band.
So it doesn't look like anything.
It doesn't look like anything now. All of the, and you can tell probably just by looking at this what parts glow, the white stuff on there, and it glows a very bright green, like you are on Pandora in the movie Avatar. And the box itself
very similar.
Is very similar and glows. It even, again, I know this is blurry, I'm sorry, but it even says, glows in the dark. But very cool, and this was limited to only,
maybe not so limited.
Maybe not so 5,000.
That's one of the higher.
It's one of the higher limited. That's a good thing to bring up too. In my experience, I do not have numbers on this, but I think 5,000 seems to be the cutoff for what I've seen.
Yeah.
A lot of them nowadays, Disney, while they're doing, in my opinion, too many limited edition bands, they are having the number lowered. Usually it's 1,000.
Yeah, for a while it was a lot of 5,000.
It was a lot of 5,000s. I think,
5,000s.
To be blunt, they probably weren't selling as well as Disney had hoped from
Yeah.
what we saw. So they probably cut that number way down. If I really do wish Disney would continue to do limited edition, but don't do as many. We want them limited.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up. I'm just looking. I know I'm looking here.
Is this one the one that sounds like candy corns?
Yes. Where is that? Yeah. Go ahead, Sarah. Talk about that because she has it too.
Oh, yeah, it's in the bed. I do have this one too.
Yes.
So they do bands every year for Mickey's Not So Scary and Halloween Party, and then also the Christmas Party. They also have done ones for Hollywood Studios for like Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam and stuff. But this actually smells like candy corn.
Yes, it did.
So
does it still? Probably
I don't
not.
know. You have one that I think maybe it smells like chocolate too.
Yeah. Oh, there is a chocolate one. I did not bring that down.
But this one smells like, we had one that glowed in the dark for the Halloween party.
That was the one with the headless horseman.
Yeah, one that smells like candy corn. So even some of the bands have like special features besides glow in the dark. Some of them even have smells now. I think they had one that smelled like, I have one from Flower and Garden last year that smells like orange.
Yes, she does. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very cool.
Yeah.
That band is up on the shelf over there. We did not bring every band down.
Chip and Dale.
But here's the box because the band looks so pretty much just like that. It is adorable.
Yeah.
Sarah, who are your favorite Disney characters?
Chip and Dale.
It's two characters,
They're
but you have to say them together.
Yeah.
They are one.
Chip and Dale are the best.
I like Donald the best, and she likes Chip and Dale, but we love all characters. But Yeah, any Magic Band, limited edition band with Chip and Dale, Sarah probably owns it as well.
Yes.
Which is, I would say
Yes.
so. So amazing.
Yeah, that's a super
2017
fun one.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We cannot wait to go back one day. All right.
Show
So,
Christmas
and
one
yeah,
too,
we're
really
talking
quick?
about holidays, and again,
Yeah.
this is something
I love
Sarah
this
can
box
actively
too.
talk about.
So this one is for the Christmas party, and again, you can only get these if you are going to the parties. They have
Yep.
them available during party nights, only during the hours the parties are happening. So these are kind of hard to get if you're not
Yes.
going to the party. They're tricky to get. So this is a really good one for Christmas. For the Mickey's Not So Scary from a couple years ago, and I really like the box on that one too. And that one is, like I said, I get
Not
the
so
Christmas.
scary.
Oh, very merry. One of those.
Well, no, she's right though, because their Christmas parties are not scary.
They are not scary.
Nope,
but
they're not.
both of these you have
Yes.
to get when you go to a ticketed
A
event.
ticket,
so you do have to pay for the ticketed event in order to get these. So
As a matter of fact,
there's the Christmas one.
there's one of the Christmas ones.
I love
Again,
that. Oh, that's a Chip and Dale one. I had to get this one.
Yep. I'll let you hold that one up. There you
Okay.
go. But yeah, here's one from the Christmas parties.
So that's
There
the
we
box
go.
we just showed.
Yep.
And then
that was limited to 3,000.
And then this was my favorite one last year for the Festival of the Holidays
Adorable.
from Epcot. So Chip and Dale are on there, and that was 2,500. And so
Okay.
again, I always get the Christmassy themed
Always.
ones. So I have a lot of these. So this
Yep.
was definitely on the list, and it's got Chip and Dale, and they're adorable.
And now, Chip and Dale being her favorites, let's move on to
Oh no!
the best Disney cartoon and live action
Here we go.
version of the cartoon, which I know it's controversial. I've said it in a previous video, but we all know is Dumbo.
Oh boy,
And I'm not saying that sarcastically or ironically.
I
Dumbo
still have not watched this movie.
she will never watch it.
I cried in the
And
theater.
unless you want to cry your eyes out, I would recommend people don't watch it, but I want people to watch it because it is the best of the Disney live action films. And I have a ton of Dumbo. I don't have a ton. What, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
'Cause I have every Dumbo limited edition.
But you
band.
buy lots of Dumbo things.
Yes,
You love
I love Dumbo. And so here we go with that. This came out around the time, again, I know it's blurry. There we go. Came out around the time of the movie. It's based off the animated one, of course,
Yeah.
but they were coalescing together with the animated and the live action. And this was limited to 2,000. Also, shout out to our friends Craig and Janine, who recently were
Yes.
lucky I got to have picked up for me because they went out to the parks. We have not yet, as
Yeah.
you know. I have not even opened this. Well, I've opened it to look at it. I've not activated it yet, but it will be. Yeah, for Mother's Day. This was
Yeah, so there's-
this year, 2020.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of new limited bands that were released but didn't end up in the parks until literally in July because of the parks being closed. And so our friends
It's upside
went
down.
and they were able to get some of these bands for us.
Yes, and we are very thankful
Yes,
for them.
super awesome.
And this was limited to 1,000, only 1,000. Dumbo,
Oh, so
amazing
cute.
cartoon, amazing film, and they have amazing magic bands. So thank you to our friends Craig and Janine for being able to pick. I'll just look at all
Yeah.
the others now.
Yeah.
Got that.
Yeah, so they picked up several for us.
And what did you get too? We
I
both
had to
got
get this one because I love this. I love the spike, the bee. We've gotten, I think, every Flower and Garden
Yep.
Festival band.
So we were worried we would not be getting this.
We have a bunch of those. So yeah, this was a super cute band.
And Donald, of course.
We try to get one from, at least one from the festival every year. The last few years, Flower and Garden has done like 3 or 4 bands
Yep.
for the festival. So
And
we
this
try
was
to get at
limited.
least one.
Oh, and this was also for pass holders only.
That was a pass holder
Yeah,
one.
so you had to be a pass holder to get this.
So that's another one, just like
Yep.
the ticketed events for the parties. Some are only pass holder, only exclusive. So if you're not a pass holder, you can't get those. So
And they also picked up for me
Mulan.
Mulan from.
That's a cool
I
band.
believe it's based off the live action one that's coming out. Strong Chi, or the movie that might never come out, but we hope it does because we cannot wait to go see it. Trailers look pretty good, and we're looking forward to it. Whether it drops on Disney Plus or not,
Yeah,
we
we
will be
just wanna
seeing
see a movie.
We just want to see a movie. But absolutely love the cover. I like the black and white with the splashes of red on it and everything. It's very cool. And there we go. And I love. Actually, Sarah mentioned it even before I did. The red puck in the middle. Very, very, very.
They've been doing
cool.
more of those on the limited bands
Yep.
too, where they have the dual colors,
So.
which is really neat.
Just had all 3 of those that we just went over picked up. Have not activated them yet. I will be doing that soon. So moving on.
Do you want to show any?
Yeah, let's do that. Also, we are DVC members. Sarah is a DVC member, so very, very lucky for that. And when was this? 25th anniversary?
Oh gosh, yeah.
A couple years ago, 2-3 years ago.
I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago because
Okay. They put out 4
DVC
member only.
Yep.
So you had to be a member.
I think those
of
are the
DVC.
only DVC ones they've put out too. In terms of limited edition, you can
Yes.
still buy other DVC bands,
And you have the box. Yeah.
but these were the ones that were limited, and they came in different colors.
Yeah, I just grabbed the red from my shelf, but it was red. I'm looking up at it now.
It's like red, orange,
blue, probably purple or something like that. But again, I don't want to pretend, just like I said about my Star Wars ones, that these are like my favorite bands of all time. But I am so thankful that we got all 4 of them, and just very, very thankful. And the Disney Vacation Club is phenomenal. For those of you that are members, you know, and it's great. It's absolutely phenomenal. Very thankful for those bands.
Yes. Do you want to show us like any of the cool boxes, maybe?
Yep. This is a normal box. I'm going to get some special boxes.
It is a good box, though.
I love the retro look of the Disney Skyliner box.
That's a good one.
The Disney Skyliner artwork at Disney
It's so
World.
cute and retro.
It's so retro. It's so, so, so cool. We love it. I love this box. Again, I have over 60 boxes, so there's no way we can show you all. Unless you want a video about that, too.
Oh, boy, that's
to
a lot
go
of
through
boxes.
every box and band. I will do it. But yeah, very cool. And I believe I brought the band
I
out.
have it right here.
There it is. Love the band. Here it is. There's Mickey in his
really
gondola.
cute retro.
And Minnie on the back in her gondola. They're probably in the same gondola because they're a couple and everything. But yeah, very cool. I also love the blue color, the light blue. I'm sure there's a
That's a super cute one.
But very, very cool. And this was limited to, because we've been telling you all the others, to 2,000. Limited to 2,000. So another couple boxes we like.
These are very unique
These
ones.
are very unique.
I
Do we have
feel
the band
like
for this?
the Dooney and Burke ones are. Well, you gotta show that one
I
too.
may have not gotten that out.
I don't think you did.
Oh wait, I think I did.
You got
that's
one
the
of
wrong-
them.
I got
You
one
got
of them.
this one.
Anyway, this is Dooney and Burke also puts out limited edition bands, and check out their boxes.
And I feel like their boxes are much bigger. They're always
Yeah.
a little fancier.
There's magnets in there.
And a lot of the Dooney and Burke ones aren't actually limited edition. A lot of
Yeah,
times they're limited release.
Yes, thank you so much.
Whoopsies.
Because I forgot.
Yep.
No, so thank you. So as Sarah just said, there were times, even on websites, they're listed as limited edition.
Yeah, a lot of those they're
but
not.
when you do a little research, like you would look at this huge box
I think it's
and the
fancy.
band and think it's fancy and it's got to be limited
Plus, they're
edition.
more expensive too.
Yes, and they're more expensive than the normal limited
Yes,
edition.
yes,
You
yes,
are
yes.
paying at least what, $10 more.
I feel like about $10.
But do some research. Make sure when you look at it, you can look at them when you're there. You open it up and it has a number. Like this was limited to 3,000.
And it's what is it?
This is a Dooney and Burke. It's all the Disney
Tubbos. Tuggos.
dogs. Let's see.
They need a cat one.
They really
Disney,
do.
what's wrong with you? Do a cat one.
So yeah, it's adorable. It's one of my favorite boxes. But Sarah has picked up what I think. I don't know if she agrees
Another
with me.
DVC one.
It's a DVC one, and it might be our favorite box. Would you say so?
You
That's it, right?
lost your mind when you saw this box.
This is a Disney Vacation Club. It's a
Yep.
Dooney and Burke, so double limited edition. Dooney
Right.
and Burke and a
And
Vacation
DVC.
Club. So we call this the Paddington Box, based
It
off
looks like
Paddington
Paddington
Bear's
Bear.
little suitcase. This is
It's so
my
cute.
favorite
It's
box.
got all the stamps of
Got
all
all
the
the
Disney
stamps.
Vacation Club properties.
This is, which I didn't know that. Sarah pointed that out because she's smart. Smarter than I am. But yeah, look at that.
So
every
cute.
stamp from every Polynesian, Vero Beach, Animal
Yeah,
Kingdom,
Wilderness
all of them.
Lodge.
And it has a nice metal latch.
Yeah, super cute.
It's a good hefty latch. And
That was a 5,000 one.
this was the 5,000.
Yeah.
But this one I have sitting out with me.
Which the band is cute. I think
Band
the
is
box
cute.
is
The box is
cutest
the
part.
winner. But there's the band. As you
Sometimes
can
the
see,
box is
Disney.
actually better than the band.
Yeah, and that does happen.
Yeah.
Disney Vacation Club, and you can see the Dooney and Burke ones have the little Dooney and Burke logo. Again, I'm sorry it's blurry, but very, very cool.
Yeah.
This is my favorite box, but there are some boxes that are just phenomenal in their artwork.
There
And
really are.
I'm glad Sarah said that. It is so true. There are bands. I love all my bands. I love every one of them. However, I do not love them equally. Like you're supposed to love your kids equally.
No.
But I do love some more than others with the bands, but there are some boxes, and she's dead on. We have had limited edition MagicBands. We're like, okay. And we bought it for the box.
Yeah, sometimes the box is
'Cause
cuter.
the box is artwork, and one day I do have a goal.
Yeah, get them all displayed.
Yeah, I do have a goal one day to have them all properly mounted and displayed with the box and the band next to it. Again, we all know, let's just be honest, the bands will go away someday.
Yeah.
Disney's going to move on from the MagicBands. They are.
But these are a great collectible
These are
to have.
great collectible. And is there any last minute stuff?
I was thinking this one might
Yes.
be the last one to show.
Right. This one, I don't want to pretend it's a super special band. This is from Epcot
But the
Food and
sound
Wine.
is really special on
Yeah,
it.
I love her. This is it.
Yeah.
This is from the Epcot Food and Wine 2015 limited edition band, and they made. Let's see here
not-
before I show it.
So you could only get
They
this
made a
band.
few thousand, I
This is
think.
kind of like
Yeah.
Galactic Gathering. You could only
Yeah.
get this band if you booked a special food and wine
Yeah.
dining package, which I feel like we wrestled with this
Yeah.
decision to try to do it or not do it.
We did.
And it was so expensive.
We actually did try to do it. As a matter of fact,
Oh,
we
yeah,
tried
right,
to
we
do it
did.
while eating at Columbia Harbor House.
You're correct.
We could
I
not
remember
get.
this
We
now.
couldn't get through, and by the time we got through, it was filled up. I think we did try to call.
I feel like, yeah, something happened that we ended up not doing it.
Yeah.
But we did call. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. It's been 5 years. I forgot.
So again, maybe not everyone's favorite band. I love the design on it.
So,
I love it. But
You got this from a reseller.
yeah, I want to say that if you're going to talk about Disney collectibles, and we're not going to dwell on this, we can do a
Yeah.
whole video on this about eBay and all that stuff. There's pros and cons to that, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's some shady stuff, and there's people that really aren't trying to rip you off. Maybe they actually bought it and just want to get it off their hands, or they bought two and they want to make a $10 or $15
Right.
profit. This one, I'm not going to lie and say I paid $80 for this.
Yeah.
There it is. It is the most I've ever spent on a MagicBand.
Yeah. We usually
I
buy
wanted it
them
badly.
We either get them as gifts
Yeah.
or we buy them or have friends buy them and give them money for them.
Yeah.
Like usually that's how we
Right.
get them. I don't think we've bought. I think you've gotten a couple gifts that have been
Yep.
resale ones, but other than that,
Other than that, yeah, and like I said, it's one thing. So
I bought a couple
think
at outlets.
couple at outlets,
Yeah, but they don't do those very much
and
anymore.
they might make a $5 profit off of it,
Yeah.
maybe 10. I'm kind of okay with that sometimes here and there. This one, probably double and a half the price if that's even something. But oddly enough, I wanted it. I just wanted it badly.
Well,
I
this
wanted it
is-
so
and
badly.
the sounds are super cool.
Yeah,
on this.
when you use this at Epcot, when this band gets used at Epcot, the Mickey, again, most of you know about the Mickey glows
Mm-hmm.
green, as we already said. It glows a kind of purplish, and it makes like a champagne sound. So it's
Bubbly
like
noise.
someone bubbly noise opening up a champagne. I love it.
Yeah, and this was when you were actually getting every single
Yeah,
band
this was.
too.
Oh yeah, that's
That's-
another reason
that's part
I
of the other
went
thing.
the eBay route on this one specifically.
Because you were getting all of them.
This was when getting every single MagicBand
was reasonable.
was very doable and very reasonable. Again,
Now it's like
I
an
can't.
uphill
I
battle.
can't
You
do
have
it.
a giant list.
I have a huge list
Yeah.
on my computer of every limited edition band
Yeah.
that I do not have. And I'll be honest. I think I'll get them all one day.
Mm-hmm.
That is my goal. I'm not saying it'll be tomorrow. I'm literally meaning it might be 10 years down the road or something. Like that.
Yeah.
Might be a retirement thing when I have a few extra dollars to splurge on. God forbid someone's charging $200 for one. Or
Yeah.
something like that. My goal one day is to have every single limited edition band. It's a goal I've had since 2014, and it's something that I took a little knock here and there when Disney released 5 at once, or like she
Yeah.
said earlier, 500 of them, and they're there for 30 minutes.
Right.
It's
some
very
tricky.
hard, but been doing okay. I think been doing okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, any last minute stuff? We
No.
we didn't even scratch the surface. So
No,
I think,
Magic
so.
Bands are, I think, yeah, one of those things that's a great collectible. If something like pin trading or T-shirts
Yep.
or other kinds of collectibles aren't your thing, this is a great option
Yep.
too. And you don't have to go down the limited edition route. There's
No,
lots of other
yeah.
fun ones. But I think we'd love to hear from all of you. Like,
Yeah.
do you have any limited edition Magic Bands, or
Yeah.
what's your favorite Magic Band that you have? Do you have
Yeah.
a really fun one that you love? Like, I got one. My most recent annual pass holder one's Aristocats, and I love it.
She
I
loves
paid
it.
$10 for it,
Yep.
so I could get the upgrade of the band, but not limited, just super adorable.
Yeah,
so
very cool. It
Share what
is a
you
cool
like.
band. So yeah, well, which ones do you like? Any other videos you want us to do? Do you want us to do another Magic Band video? Probably
Oh,
not.
boy.
Probably not. And then we do know, I want to say this, we know this video won't be for everyone.
Yeah.
We understand that, we respect that, but we had multiple requests
we
for
thought
a
we'd
Magic Band
share.
video. So we thought we would just share and give you something to watch at this time that might be
Mm-hmm.
fun. And again, there's probably boxes I could have shown you that you would have loved more than what I showed you in Magic Bands and all that stuff, but we just picked some random ones.
Yeah.
We do have a lot. So
Yes.
we do have a lot. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, share what bands
Yeah.
you love, whether it's a limited one or just a general band that you really like. Let us know. We'd love to hear that. And yeah.
As always, thank you to the patrons on Patreon. All you guys and girls are awesome. And thank you to everyone that subscribes and thumbs up, hit the bell, and anyone just watching the video. Even if you don't hit the like button or comment, thank you for watching. But yeah, thank you to everyone, and we hope everyone's continuing to do very well. And we will see you soon, I think.
Yeah. Have a magical day.
Bye.
Bye.